Hi ladies, I wanted to show you how I make my Hostess packets. Now I do the exact same packet whether my Hostess is doing a catalog party, a Facebook party, or a in-person party. And this is what I do. So I start off with, I order these clear sort of Ziploc bags off of Amazon, and I will post the link for it later so you can see. But it basically looks like a Ziploc bag. It's like 9 by 12 Ziploc bag. And I love these for a couple different reasons. One, it keeps everything contained in one spot so she doesn't have loose catalogs around the place. Also, if anybody were to give her checks or cash, she has a safe and secure place to put them. Also, what you can do if you are out of envelopes is you can actually mail things directly in these clear bags. So what I would do in that instance is I would put the catalog with my contact information right there on the front. You can zip this shut, fold it down, put some packing tape on it to hold it still, slap a label on it horizontally, and you can mail it just like this. So that's an awesome way to get your name out there to the post office, to whoever's carrying the mail, and whoever else, because they can see the catalog and your information. Oops, right there. That's like free advertising. What I started doing though is I use these pink bubble mailers because they're fun. You know what? I forgot to grab one. Hold on. They look like this. I just started doing them this catalog season because they're fun and they're pink and they stand out in the mail, and it draws more attention. So anyways, I use these clear bags. Now what I have learned with Hostess packets and with the files that you would use at a home party is less is more. I used to give away so many catalogs and order forms and all that, and then I would go over to like an in-home party and my hostess hadn't even opened the envelope. She hadn't looked at any of her catalogs, she hadn't gone through any of the stuff, and to mail just the few things that I'm gonna show you cost me $7 some to ship just these 2 catalogs. It's expensive, and so you have to be careful that what you're paying out is worth the investment of what you're getting back. And I learned very quickly in my business, it did not work for me. If you have a lot of customers that live locally to you and you're just going to physically hand it to them, then maybe I would give them more catalogs depending on the situation. But if I'm going to mail it, I do not give out more than 2. And if they ask me for more than 2, I'm even hesitant at that point to even give them more than 2. A lot of times I will give them a link to the virtual catalog or some mini catalogs to hand out for people to keep, because those do not cost as much to mail. These things are heavy. So this is what I put in my personal Hostess packet. So right here you have this letter, which I will give you a copy of my letter if you would like to use it, but it's called In This Packet You Will Find. It's just a cover sheet. Usually I print this on some really bright like yellow or something cardstock so it really like stands out. Frankly, I ran out and I was being lazy, so I was using just plain white paper, which totally works. I just typed this up in like Word or something. So it just explains what's in the catalog. So catalogs, there's one for you to pass around your work, your husband's work, your daycare, church, basically everywhere. The more orders you collect, the more free products I can give you. So one is for you to pass around and one is for you to mark up and make your wish list. So I have it kind of separated out. One of them is for the Hostess, and it's got the recruiting flyer in here. And it also has the Hostess reward sheet, so she can start making her guest list and look at her rewards for her wish items. So that one's the one that she keeps, and then the one that I give her to pass around already has the monthly special flyer in it, and I give her 2 order forms. Usually they don't even use that. If they were to ask for more, you can give her more, or you can give her the link and she can print them out at her house. A lot of times, honestly, they just write it like on a post-it note and text it to me, and that totally works too. So what this sheet says is, I read you the catalog one, and then the next one says Hostess Reward Sheet. This sheet shows how our rewards program works. Don't worry, I will explain it all later. That's part of your Hostess coaching. This sheet right here. For now though, use the upper left-hand corner to start writing down your wish list, and the bottom for your guest list. So it gives her 40 blanks of where she can start writing people down that she wants to invite. The enrollment information. So that is her recruiting flyer, because you know who your best people are to recruit? Your hostesses, because obviously they love the free product or they wouldn't be hosting. Clearly they love the product in general, or maybe they can't afford to pay for it and that's why they're hosting a party. Well, maybe if they need some extra money, they should just enroll and get a paycheck, right? So these are the people that you should be talking to first and foremost. So I always send a recruiting flyer in my Hostess packets. So what this letter says is, did you know that I will be getting paid 25% of whatever your party sales are? It's awesome. If you're interested in earning your own income today, read through this flyer and let me know. If you enroll now, we could turn your party right now into your launch party, which means you would get all the Hostess rewards and commission, plus I would still do all the work for you. It's a total win-win. And then about a week before her party even starts, I will come back to her again and I will say, hey, did you give this flyer a look through? Have you thought about this? Because it is not too late. We could make this your launch party right now before the orders start rolling in, and then you would get all the credit. It's so easy. I'm already doing all the work for you. You might as well get the paycheck. It works. Okay, so the monthly specials flyer. For every 35 your guests spend, they will qualify for this month's special. So I always give her that, and then 2 order forms in case someone doesn't want to use the website. Also, feel free to call me or have your guests call me. I can do it over the phone too. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm so excited to party with you. Mindy Cory, your senior consultant, and my phone number. That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. Like I said, the more you send them, and the more overwhelming it is, and the bigger chance you have of them not even looking at it. So, and that is what we're trying to avoid. We don't want to overwhelm our hostesses. We want to give them exactly what they need to get the job done. Now, this is your business. You can do what you want, but I'm just telling you what I do, what I highly recommend you do. What works for me is this. Simple, less is more. So there is your Hostess packet. I will post the links to the Ziploc bag, the pink mailer if you like it, and I will also give you the letter if you would like to use it. You can type, at least you have the verbiage, and then you can type up your own version, how you want it to look, because obviously that's my contact information. So I will let you type it up and make it so you can make it sound like you. But that is what I put in my Hostess packet.